Hi everyone and welcome back to Chi Living. We've got a lovely session in store for you tonight. Lots and lots of back opening moves, nice gentle opening of the back and the hips. Got some stuff that's going to warm your shoulders through and a few balances thrown into the mix as well. Hope you enjoy it. Extend your arms out to the sides and bring the heels up towards the buttocks. Knees and ankles together. And take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. And inhale back to the centre. Bring your feet up off the ground and bend the knees. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the left. And as your knees move over to the left, let your right hand come up so that you're turning onto your side with your knees out, touching the ground. And then keeping both knees together, both ankles together. Raise your right hand up. Follow it with your gaze and reach back towards the ground. And raise the right hand up. Bring it down, following with your gaze so you're turning your entire upper body. And then reach back again. Bring the feet up and take the knees over towards the ground on the right, and as they move over, bring your left arm over, then keeping your knees together and the legs on the ground, raise the left hand up, follow it with your gaze and take it back over to the ground on the left. And raise it back up. Follow the hand as it comes down to the ground on the right. And then take it back again. Over to the left. Bring both knees up, both feet up. And hug your knees into your chest. Extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes and straighten the legs. And pull back on both legs. And ease the tension off, relax the ankles. Bend the knees but keep the feet up off the ground. And take your right ankle over on top of the left thigh. Reach behind the back of the left thigh with your hands and pull the thigh up towards the chest. ease the tension off. Keeping the right knee on top of the left thigh. Take your hands away from the back of the leg, let the sole of the left foot come down to the ground. And extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the right knee over towards the ground on the right, coming onto the inside of the left foot. Inhale back to the centre. And as you exhale, take the right foot over towards the ground on the left, going on to the outside edge of the left foot. Inhale, come back up. Take the right ankle off the top of the thigh and bend the knee. And bring your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Reach behind the back of the leg and pull the knee up towards the chest. And then ease the tension off. Keeping the left ankle on top of the thigh, lower the right foot down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. Then as you exhale, lower the left knee over towards the left, coming onto the inside edge of the right foot. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale, take the foot over towards the ground on the right, coming onto the outside edge of the right foot. Inhale back to the centre. And take the left ankle off. Bring the hands into the sides. And come up to seated. Bring your hands onto your knees. And as you breathe in, pull the chest forward, raise the chin up. And as you breathe out, straighten the arms, arch the back and bring the chin in. Breathe in, bring the chest forward, raise the chin. And breathe out, hollow the chest out and stretch the back. And breathe in. And breathe out. And bring yourself to an upright chest. And take both hands over towards the ground on the right. Walk your hands out, bringing the chest down towards the thigh. Walk back in. Take the hands over to the left and walk out. And walk the hands back in. Come forward so that you're sat on your shins with your buttocks resting in between your heels. Bring the arms forward in front of your chest. Turn the palms out and push your palms away from you. Try and arch the back as much as you can. And then reach up to the ceiling and push the hands up, squeezing your biceps in towards the side of your head. And release the grip on your hands. Bring the hands down behind the back. Interlace your fingers behind your back and push the hands down towards the ground, stretching your chest up. And then relax your shoulders forward. Release the grip on your hands. And come forward onto your hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders. Your knees underneath your hips. As you breathe in, sink the belly down. Raise the chin up to cow. And as you breathe out, arch the back. Bring the chin in. Squeeze the hips forward. And breathe in to cow. And breathe out to cat. And breathe in. And breathe out. And relax your back down. Turn the toes onto the balls of the feet. Straighten your legs and push your hips up. Come into downward facing dog. Walk the heels up and down. And then sit back into downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. And lower down to the mat. Bring your forearms forward. And push your chest and your chin up. Come into Sphinx. And if you can, keep your chest and your chin nice and high. I'm going to stretch the left foot out and at the same time bring your right knee up. Bring it as high as it's comfortable for you to go and then sit the hips down. And take the right leg back. Point the toes and reach out down to the bottom of the mat with the right foot. Bring the left leg up. And then sit the hips down. And take the left leg back. And lower your chest down to the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and push up to cobra. And then take your weight back onto your heels. And stretch forward with your hands. Bring your chest forward. Bring the knees and the ankles together. Lean your hips over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. And back to the centre. Walk your hands in towards your knees. And come up to standing, facing the long side of the mat. Come out to a nice wide stance with your toes pointing forward. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Take the hands over towards the left side. And back to the centre. And over to the right side. And back to the centre. Again, inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace the fingers at the top. And take a side bend to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. And back to the centre. Inhale. Exhale, lower your arms down. If you can, just take your feet out a little bit further so you're really stretching the inside of your thighs. And then take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Take your hands over towards the left again. If you can, keep hold of the left foot with the right hand. Raise the left hand up. And lower back down. Walk the hands back to the centre. And then take them out to the right. And if you can, hold the right foot with the left hand. Raise the right hand up. And lower back down. Walk your hands back to the centre. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. If you need to bring your feet in slightly, that's fine. I'm going to turn the left foot out. Bend your left knee, sink the hips down. And raise your hands up. Come into warrior one. And rotate round to the long side of the mat. And lower your arms down. Come into warrior two, looking out over the left hand. And straighten your left leg. Turn the toes in slightly, turn the right foot out slightly. Bend your arms at shoulder height, palms facing forward. And sink the hips down. Come into goddess. And straighten the legs. Bring the left foot to point forward. Turn the right foot out and bend the knees. And lower the arms down so you come in to warrior two, looking out over your right hand. Bring your left arm forward, turning the chest and the hips. And come up to warrior one. And rotate back round, lowering the arms down so we're out to warrior two again. And straighten the right leg. Turn the toes in slightly, turn the left foot out. Bend at the elbows, palms facing forward. Sink the hips down to goddess. And straighten the legs. Turn the right foot to face forward. Turn the left foot out. And lower your arms down. So we're in warrior two, looking out over the left hand. And then bring your right arm forward. Turn the chest. And raise up. So we're back in warrior one when we started. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your arms down. Straighten the left leg. Bring the toes in. And toe and heel your feet in. Just give your hips a gentle rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, if you come up to the front of the mat, and take an inhale, raise your arms up. Keep the arms about shoulder width apart. And take the weight over onto the left foot. And lower your arms forward. Raise the right leg up. Go into warrior 3. Step back on the right foot. Raise the hands up to high lunge. And lower the hands forward, hinge forward from the hip. So you're reaching out with your fingers, taking the weight over the left thigh. And come back up to high lunge. And step up to the front of the mat. Bring the palms together and lower the hands down to the heart. And take the left shin over the top of the right thigh. And sink the hips down to half lotus squat. Straighten the left leg, bring the right foot down and reach up with both hands. Separate to shoulder width and take the weight over onto your right foot. Lower the hands down in front, raising the left leg up. Go into warrior 3. And step back with the left foot. Raise the hands up to high lunge. And lower your arms forward, hinge forward from the hip, and reach out with the hands. Raise the hands back up. So we're in high lunge again. And then step up to the front of the mat. Bring the palms together. Lower down to the heart. Keeping the weight over the right foot. So I'm going to take the left foot over the right thigh. And allow the knee to bend. And straighten the leg. Bring the left foot down. Take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Bring the palms together and take a gentle back bend. Then reach back to the ceiling on an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Step back on the left foot, and then on the right foot. Push the hips up to downward facing dog. Bend the left knee and bring the left shin forward. Let your right knee come down and toe and knee the foot back. Bring the chest up. Relax the left hip down. Come forward onto your forearms. And if you feel you can, stretch your hands out in front. Come back onto the forearms and then onto the hands. Turn your right foot onto the ball of the foot and raise the knee up so that you've given yourself space to bring the left foot back. And we're back in downward facing dog. Allow the right knee to bend and bring the right shin forward. Let the left knee come down. Toe and knee the foot back. Push the hands down into the ground. Bring your chest up. And push that right hip down towards the ground. Bring your weight forward onto your forearms. And if you can, stretch out in front. Back to your forearms, then onto your hands. Left foot onto the ball of the foot and raise the knee so you can bring your right foot back out and come back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees down. Sit back to the heels. And bring your hands alongside your body. Palms facing up at the side of your ankles. Rest your head on the mat. And relax your shoulders and arms. And bring your hands forward. Push yourself up. And come to seated. Take your left hand over onto the right knee, right hand behind the back, and twist to look back over your right shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take the right hand over onto the left knee, left hand behind the back, and twist to look back over your left shoulder. Relax to come forward. Take the right hand down to the mat at the side of your hip. Left hand palm up. Take an inhale, raise your arm up. And exhale, reach over. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower the left hand down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. And exhale, reach over. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower down. Take your legs out in front and bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body with the palms facing down. And bring your heels up towards your buttocks. The ankles hip width apart. And push down into the ground with the soles of your feet. Raise your hips up. If you feel you can, come up onto the toes and push the hips up again. And lower the heels down. And lower the hips down. Bring your knees up to your chest. Hug the knees in. And gently rock from side to side on the bottom of your back. Relax back to the centre. And let the soles of the feet come down to the ground. And extend your arms out to the sides. And cross the right leg over the top of the left. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the left. Inhale to the centre. Take the right foot down to the mat. And cross the left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. And inhale back to the centre. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right. And relax the knees out to the sides, bringing the soles of the feet together. And extend the feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take the ankles apart and relax your toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you with the palms facing up. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Become aware of the forehead and temples. The muscles in the face and in the jaw. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the face and jaw. Bring your awareness now into your neck, the trapezius muscles, and the muscles in the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the neck and shoulders. Take your awareness into your arms now. The bicep muscles and the tricep muscles. The elbow joints and the muscles in the forearms. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the arms. Take your awareness into the wrist joints, into the hands, and the thumbs and fingers. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the wrists and hands. Bring your awareness now into your upper body. Into the chest and rib cage. The muscles across the top of the back, down the sides of the spine. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the upper body. Take your awareness now into the core of your body. The stomach muscles, the muscles around the sides of the body and in the bottom of the back. Into the pelvis and hip joints and the muscles in the buttocks. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the core of the body. Take your awareness now down into your legs, the hamstrings at the back of the legs, the thigh muscles, the knee joints, and the calf muscles. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the legs. Finally, take your awareness into your ankles, into your feet, and into your toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, dissolve the tension in the ankles and feet. Take a moment now to scan through your body, noting if any tension has returned to any parts of the body. It's quite common to find it in your face again or in your shoulders. Just take a deep breath in and dissolve that tension away. And bring your awareness back to the physical sensations in your body. Notice where your body's in contact with the ground and how those different points of contact feel different from each other. Notice where the body's moving as the breath comes in and goes out. And then let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body. And move your hands and feet. Your knees and hips. And move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. And your head and neck. And when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just take another moment here just to enjoy that feeling of relaxation with tension dissolved away. To enjoy the calmness in your mind. And take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste.